Alright, here we are, another episode of Robert Berry Online. How to upload files to Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive. Created by me, Robert Berry. Let's move on. So here we are. This is going to be the main screen you're going to see. So if you don't have a Google account, okay, your first step is you're going to have to go to Google. I'll give you a quick 2 steps on how to do that. Get in there, create your account. Once it's created, we can move on to step 3. Those who already have a Google account created, they can move on to step 3 as quickly as they want. All right. Uh, Now, at the end of part 1 here, I am going to have a full video showing you every step put together from 1 straight through. I'm not going to show you the creation of the account, but from step 3 to the end, I'm going to show you exactly how to go through uploading the file and then sharing it. All right, let's move on. So you got to create an account. Okay, what you want to do is you want to open up Google, or you want to open up whatever browser you're using. Go to the search, and you're going to type in a Google login. Okay, as you can see on the screen, I'm showing you. Step 2, Google account creation. You don't have one, put in your name, last name, follow the on-screen instructions. It will bring you through the creation. Very easy to do. Takes like 2 minutes. You can do it. Put your presentation on pause. Go do it. Get back to the presentation. Let's move on to step 3, where I'm sure most 90% of the people are at. So here we are, step 3. You bring up your Google browser. You're logged into your account. So if you're using the Google browser, you're at Google. Up at the top, you can see there's your first initial, whatever username you put. Mine's my first name, Robert, so it's got an R. You're going to see beside it this little box, this square. It's made up of 9 little circles. Okay, that's actually the favorites button. So what you do is you're going to click on that, and we're going to move on to the next step. It's going to be this right here. So you see on the left-hand side, it's Google Drive. So what you want to do is you want to click on Google Drive. Now, once you click on Google Drive, you should see a screen that's similar to what I have on the right here. It's going to show you Drive, all these menus, things you can option. If you have files, recent files you looked at, you're going to see them listed there. Let's move on to the next step here. So here we are. Google Drive's open. What we're going to do is in the top left corner, you're going to see a button that says New. You're going to click on New, and you're going to get step 6, which shows you all the options available to you under New, which is file upload, folder upload, and then many other options. So Google is an internet online software, so they have things like Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Vids, Forms, many other programs that you can do to create, reports, letters, create videos, create a presentation like we're doing now. But you can look at that in future videos that I may or may not make. I can't promise. Don't know the future at the moment. But we're going to look at uploading files right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on File Upload. Once you click on that, it's going to bring up this window on the bottom right. Okay, now this is your browsing window. It's going to access, where your file is. You have to browse, where is it on your computer so we can get it up to the internet. So you locate your file. Once you have your file, you're going to highlight it and then click Done or Open. Once you're there, it's going to upload. Once it's done, you're going to click on you're going to see a little green check mark. Okay, it's done. Great. Then we can move on. It's uploaded and it should be in your list. So you're going to click on My Drive. And under your My Drive, you're going to see all the files that you have listed there. If it's your first file, you're only going to see one. If you have multiple files like you see on my screen, you're going to look for the file that you uploaded, you're going to click on it. Okay, you can open with, you can download, rename, make a copy, okay? But what we want to do is we want to share. So on the far right side, as you can see here, there's these three little buttons. Um, Actually, I'm going to have to re-edit this later because I had the arrow in the incorrect position. I wanted to actually point at the three dots. But the three dots you can see on the far right at the end of the file name. You click on that. That's the More Actions button. It'll bring up where the red arrow is now, open with, and so on. So what we want to do is we want to go down to the share. Okay, once we're there, we're going to move on. So you're going to click on share, and then you're going to go over and we're going to have share again. Copy link is also there. It's another option. We will go into that next. Okay, so here we are on step 11. So this is what comes up once you click on share. This is where you can pick from your contact's name. You can type it in, it'll bring it up. Or you can type in somebody's email address. You type in the email address, and then what we want to do is we want to look at what type of permissions you want to give them, okay? Because you don't want to just send it out. It may be set to editor, okay? What happens with editor? Editor means they have access to your file and they can make any change they want, and they're changing your document and saving it. Now, unless you back that file up and have it saved somewhere else, they have now changed it. They may have wrecked it. Who knows? Maybe they made it better. Possibly. Um, so be careful on who you're going to give editor access to. That you only want to give to somebody that you know, you trust, and it's going to make sure that they don't ruin it. They only make improvements. Otherwise, you just give them viewer access. That way there they can open it, look at it. Hey, we'll talk about it tomorrow when we're having coffee. Or two, you can give them what they call commenter status. Okay, and what that means is they can open the document and they'll be able to make comments in the file. And when they make those comments and they save it, okay, those comments will show up on your end because that's just like having editor access but limited. Okay, so you'll be able to see these comments and read them. Now, they may be saying, oh, this section would look better if you do it this way. You may like it or not. The change, they can even make the change and it'll show there. It actually hasn't changed it, but they can show it. And then you can either accept the change or decline it and say, I prefer it the original way, and send another comment back to them, let them know that you didn't go with their change, or accept it, send them back a comment saying, I love that. Great. That was an awesome thought. I'm going to use that. I'm going to mention you at the end, blah, 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 whatever you'd like to do. Right? So that's how that works. Copy link. Now that option there, automatically, if you copy link, it's going to give that person editor access to that file. So only use that if you really trust the person. Went over that earlier over editor access, but again, another warning. Editor, people you trust, that you know will not mess it up on you, because your documents, make sure you back them up, make sure you have copies, but just in case, make sure you pay attention to what type of permissions you are giving out. Let's move on to the next. Here, just as I promised, end of the section. This is the full video of going through all those steps of uploading your file and then sharing it. At the end of it, I don't actually share the file because I don't have anybody to share it with. And if I just sent it out to anybody on my list, they'd be like, why is he sharing this with me? I don't know. And then I'd be getting messages going, what are you doing? But anyways, play this file at your leisure. You can view it all. It will be available at the end. I will actually give you my link to my Google account, or my YouTube. Or if you just look on YouTube, look up Robert Berry, you should see me. You'll be able to access those. But these presentations will also be there, which you obviously know where they are because you're looking at it. So onwards and upwards we go. Let's move on to section 2. We're going to move on to uploading to Microsoft OneDrive, uploading and sharing a file. All right. So again, just as in the first section, if you don't have an account, I'm going to show you the basics. Go online, create an account, the steps for that. And again, the same as we just saw, I'm going to have a video showing you step 3 all the way up to the end to sharing and what it entails. So let's move on here. Okay, again, not all computers have OneDrive on it. Most Windows-based computers with Windows 10 or 11, they do. If not, there's a link here. You can click on that link. That will bring you directly to the place where you can download it. Downloads are available for PC. What version of Windows do you have? It's also available for Mac. So make sure you select the proper version for yourself. That way there you can utilize OneDrive for these sharing options also. So first up, open up your browser or Google if you have it. Google Chrome, the browser. There's many browsers out there, whatever your choice is. Go to the search bar, type in Microsoft OneDrive. As you can see, I actually show it up there. Microsoft OneDrive login. You type that in, select the first option, and you're going to see this. There's a big screen that says Microsoft Sign In. You're going to click on Create One, which is creating an account. Follow the on-screen instructions. It will walk you through on how to create the account, and then you can move on to step 3. All right, so step 3, you're logged in. All right, so once you're logged in, we are going to see many options. As you can see, again, on the up left little box of all these little dots put together, right? Make up this little box. That's your favorites button. You can change it if you want, but it will have all these options as default. You can add more in, more apps. Click on that. You can select others. Down at the bottom, it's the Microsoft Copilot AI. So if you click on that, that will bring you into the AI program, and it'll give you help, creating reports, doing letters, creating videos, images, editing things, whatever you want. Ask away, it'll help you. Have fun with it. I'm not going into more detail other than that. Now, you also, everything here is separated. You can click on the button at the top, it says Photos. You see access your gallery, your photo gallery, and see what photos you have. Files, what type of files. So you have OneDrive where it holds your files. You can go to program like Word, Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, which currently what we're in. Everything there. But I digress. Let's move on. We're going to OneDrive. So we're going to go to the next screen, and we're going to click on OneDrive. All right. Once you're at OneDrive, you click on that. There's bottom right. There's what you're going to see. I blanked it out so you didn't see any files, because if you just created an account, this is what you're going to see. Just an empty screen, because it's your home. There's no recent files. Now, if you do have recent files, you'll see a list of recent places or things, files, whatever it is that you went into. Moving on, step 5, here we are going to look at uploading. So if you click on the top left, it's going to say create or upload. So if you click on that, again, just as in Google, it has all these other options. So you got file upload, folder upload. So if you got a full folder of files you need to upload them all at once. Now remember, that's going to take time. One at a time, small files, they go pretty quick. But usually most people are just uploading one file at a time. You can still access other programs like Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, so on and so on. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to click on File Upload. At step 6, we're going to move on. step 7 here, we got where you're going to browse for your file. So wherever it is on your computer, again, just like in Google, locate your file, select it, click on the open or upload, whatever button shows. On this screen we have open, so you're going to click on open and it's going to start uploading. Once it's uploaded, you'll have a little green check mark on the box. That means it's done, it's uploaded and ready, and as you can see, you're going to have this screen listing all your files. There's the file I had selected and uploaded. Okay, now on the left, you want to put a little checkbox in that little circle, because that's going to make everything available for just that file. So you have at the top, you can open it, you can share it, copy the link, delete it, download it. Again, on the right side of the file name, you're going to see the 3 dots, which is the More Actions button, and there's everything that you can do under that. Essentially, it's the same thing that you see up top. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to Share. Once we go to Share, this is what happens. Get this nice little box that pops up. Okay, once that box is up here, it's just like Google. Type in name, type in an email, type in a message, can edit it, can view it, copy the link. Once you have all your options set up, click send, off it goes, right? Easy peasy, nothing to it. That's going to bring us to the end of the slide, the end of the section, and what we're going to do is, I hit the button, it's trying to play, we're going to pause it. This here is the complete full video of everything together. All right, play it at your leisure. You can watch it the start. If you didn't want to read the presentation, you can always save the video for down the line. But again, it'll be available along with the presentation at my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Robert Berry, bring up my section, view at your pleasure. I'm going to be uploading more, so you may see more listed there. But in the meantime, that concludes uploading a file to Google Drive and Microsoft OneDrive presentation by Robert Berry. See you in the future with Robert Berry Online.